I bought this land about a decade ago. It was on Craigslist for $5,000. Drove out here to see it. It was just raw dirt, but it was cheap dirt, and so I snatched it up. I went on tour with this potato that used to be on the back of a semi-truck, and at the time I had a tiny house, and this potato was bigger than my tiny house. Immediately I was like drawing floor plans. I called dibs on it. When this thing retires, I want it. And 8 years later, it happened. What most people don't know is the potato opens up, because from the road, the door was hidden by the truck. When I got hired and found out, oh, this is where we'll store our things, I'm like, this is awesome. I have to make this into a house. So the Idaho Potato Commission, who gifted me the potato, was having the kickoff with their brand new fiberglass potato. So they wanted to do an Earth Day kickoff to the tour here. Initially, I had to have pads poured, and then a crane had to come, lift the potato off of the truck and place it onto my foundation. I had to do all the rough-in stuff first, all your electrical, your plumbing, and then I could have it spray foamed, which is one of the only things that I couldn't do myself. A company came in and sprayed all this 9 inches of it to cover up all of the beams. That gave me my walls, and then from there I could really take off. And this is like 80%. Oh. All my other places are off grid that I had just assumed, oh yeah, I'll get power. So I'm like, this will be so nice. And then I didn't get it. So I was having to test all my electrical with the generator. The generator's choke broke, and so you had to start it with a drill, which about took off your wrist every time. It came to a point that I had my to-do list and not a punch list, and the opening was like a week away. So I knew I had to like start cutting things. I had my sister and my mom here, and just like, let's just do what we can. Let's make it look nice. I was working up until like the minute before everybody arrived. The Idaho Potato Commission, they presented me with this sign that they made for like our little roadside attraction sign about the people who built the potato and how many miles it traveled and pictures on it. So that was like really special. So the publicity.
This giant masterpiece of culinary delight.
Here's somewhere you can have a stunning adventure.
The Big Idaho Potato Hotel.
I wasn't finished with this. The press release went out. The next week was like, I had no concept of time. I just could not believe it blowing up. I think if you would have gone like the themey route, like a potato themed thing, I don't think it would have had the appeal. I think it's the juxtaposition of it's a potato, but it's like a really pretty one. After I finished, I was thinking I need to have an animal. And I was talking to my folks about it. And I was saying, there's this cow that's by my Hobbit house in Washington, and she's a Jersey cow. And I'm like, she's just so pretty. I'm like, I have to have her. So I was just up there for 2 days, and I bought her. She is like the love of my life now. I kind of joke that a lot of my properties, you just go there and do chores. But if you live in an urban area, you are not used to using your hands and not having noise, not having a TV. And so the reviews and comments that I get back from my places are that people had a renewal because that wasn't even an option. There is no TV here, but we have lots of great records. Sometimes we get people that are like, can our kids just camp out? We'll bring a mattress, we'll do this. But the whole experience was designed that it would be you and your partner. And so to maximize that, we really try to enforce that you come here with somebody that you love. I'm Kristie, and I build unique vacation rentals.